what has he had? I want you to tell him what he has had.
Hello, and we're back right here. Sorry, we were doing a match commentary, but I can see that got taken down due to some YouTube fucking haberdashery. No, not haberdashery. It says how mad I am. I'm using the wrong word because a haberdasher designs clothes. Tomfoolery, shenanigans, bullshit. That's
totally Hugo Boss. I don't know what's going on.
A 30, almost a 40-year-old fucking match. And we can't even show it. So sorry, folks. That we'll make sure that doesn't happen next time. It happens though. You know, like I said, there's no way we could have known that was gonna get hit.
We've done what 3-4 of these now, and
yeah,
no problem. It's like I'm usually pretty careful about showing stuff, you know.
Yep. No, not no. I'm not putting blame here. I'm just mad that they decide to pull that card on a match that's that fucking old. You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like
baby
people
back
probably,
bullshit.
Yeah, it's like if it's a good match, people are going to view it regardless. So we're just talking about it. Whatever.
Somebody already uploaded it on YouTube, obviously. So what the hell's the big deal?
Right.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, they didn't mark them.
No, it makes literally no sense to me. I don't have any. I'm checking my emails right now. I don't have any claims or anything on it either, which is really weird because normally you get a copyright claim email usually within minutes. I get them because every time I upload a Batwoman review, WB hits you with a claim. What's up, Keely?
Oh, really?
Chow? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Warner Brothers is shit for claims, dude. They will hit you for any little thing.
I mean, what is it? What is it like? Do they hire people to like sit on a computer and just watch for this bullshit or what?
Well, they do because you have that situation going on with Naughty Dog right now with Last of Us Part 2. So they have this company called Muso TNT Limited, which is a shell company, basically owned and operated by Sony, but they have it like through a third party. And they're called an online security, and they just go through and they monitor for content being used, and that's why they're striking memes and shit like that, making fun of Ma'am and The Last of Us 2. So
that's some like, what is that, like authoritarian? I can't say the damn word.
Authoritarian.
You know what I'm trying to say? Authoritarian. That kind of bullshit. I'm way too white to be pronouncing words like that. But that kind of bullshit, like, you know.
Thanks, Keely Chow. Yeah, give the video a share if you don't mind. We're gonna stay live for a few more minutes. Just kind of wanted to take it home and didn't want to leave everybody hanging. If anybody came back and said, sorry, the first part of the stream's gone, guys. Just kind of update you if you're seeing this in the aftermath, but the first part of the show got taken down, which if I can access it for playback on StreamYard, I can at least record some of it and kind of chop it up and edit it. I'll see if I can get back to it though.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I better crack another beer. Keep drinking here. I mean, just
yeah, YouTube is not being friendly tonight, but
yeah, I don't like the whole censorship because it's almost like, obviously on YouTube you can't really speak your mind without getting hit. Isn't that like it? Like, isn't there certain like trigger words or something?
Yes.
Garbage.
Yep.
What are those, Pete? What are those words?
Yeah, let's say I'm all in a row right now. Shit, screw it. No,
I'm not. I'm not at liberty to say. I'm not at liberty to say. I'm not doing it again. I just got back from being in Facebook jail.
Yep.
Anything
get hit on YouTube now. Damn it.
Until I get a message on my phone and Pete's like, "I just got this. Think I should think I should post it? I'll probably go back to jail." I'm like, if you think it's worth it, buddy, it's worth it. If I get banned, then it was totally worth it. I'm like, okay.
Yep. That's what the Bob Sacamano sock puppet account's for.
One of my comments on Facebook recently got flagged and taken down, and it wasn't even anything like, it says it was like racially charged or something. I'm like, how? Like, I guess I could probably say it on here because it really isn't bad. But you know that like slapping competition where like two dudes like are standing across the table,
like
and
the guy in Russia and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, my cousin, like, I posted a video of that, and then my cousin was like, I wonder what they actually call that sport. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's called Russian bitch slapping. I don't know. They flagged me and took it down.
Oh, Jesus.
I was like, it's not even. I'm just saying 2 Russians bitch slapping each other, not like anything bad. I mean,
right?
Because it is a Russian thing.
Yeah, it's like I don't think that's how's that. It's like, but if you're in Russia and say, yeah, it's American bitch slapping, is that racist? Racist slur?
No,
that doesn't sound racist.
No, and I was like, dude, like, I would never ever say anything that would be like derogatory towards another race. Just because I'm personally not like that, so I'm not going to post content like that either. But it was just like, what the hell? Like, I was mostly just trying to make a joke because I really don't know the name of that sport. I just figured, this would be funny.
Slap fighting, that's all it is. It
was slapping competition. I have no idea. It's I don't know. But I think the meme had they edited like Donald Trump's face in it against Joe Biden or something, or Obama. So that's probably what pissed them off.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, so that's probably really let's be honest here.
Yeah, they
let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
We're not going to be talking about Batwoman here.
God damn it. Oh shit, man. I'm gonna peg that joke. Oh, there it is. Keely Chow, don't you say it, because I know you're thinking it too. Damn it, Keely Chow. Oh God. So let's see, what were we talking about earlier? Oh yeah, we were talking about ring rats.
You're talking about ring rats.
Ring rat. Missy Hyatt.
Oh man.
Missy Hyatt.
Sunny.
Son. You know what's even worse is like she was so like smoking hot back in like '98 when she was with the Road Warriors and WWF, and it's like now she's doing like cam shows and she's like 50 something years old and just looks like ass. I mean, Chris Candido. Well, she was with Chris Candido when he died. Yeah, that's who she was with when he died.
Candido's death freaked me out, and the reason being because he died from the blood clot from the leg surgery.
Yep.
Bro, I shit you not, probably around the same time. It had to have been the same time, like within the weeks apart. I shattered my foot and I have surgery on it. And I read about him getting a fucking blood clot from getting surgery, reconstructive surgery on his leg. And I'm like, oh shit, like what's it? I was freaking out, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 17 at the time, 16, 17 years old. Freaking out, bro. Just, man, like, why couldn't I hear this news like later? Like, but dude, it was bad. It was a little scary. I mean, I fucked up my foot pretty good. So
it's like trying to diagnose yourself on WebMD.
Oh my God, I have a cough. I'm dying of brain cancer.
You're dead. It could be something minor or cancer.
Yeah.
It always.
WebMD
I can't do
fucking horrible.
Oh my gosh, I can't do it.
Especially because like I'm a hypochondriac, so.
Me too. Oh, dude, I'm so glad I can relate to you on that, man.
Oh, dude, yeah. Like I'm a germaphobe. I'm a hypochondriac. I'm just a fucking mess.
I eat ass, so I don't give a shit.
Hell yeah, bud.
Hilliard asked for a craft beer, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't even have to be a craft beer.
Two-hearted ale.
Two-hearted ale. It could be a natty ice. You don't give a fuck.
Shit. I don't give a shit.
This
Zima. Whatever.
Zima with a Skittle in it. This broadcast took a fucking nosedive after the comeback. How did we get here?
Now we just gotta roll with the punches, bud.
How did we get here?
Shit.
How did we get shit?
Talk about taking craft beers and asses and eating it out. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
no, don't like that.
If you do that, Jared, you immune to the Rona.
I think you would be at that point. Like, he'd be going to the doctor, and the doctor be looking at Jared, going like this.
What has he had? I want you to tell him what he has had.
Jared just sitting there going, "I ate ass."
Yeah, I pay some prostitute just to go.
Oh my God!
Doctor turns around, looks at him, goes like this.
That's
just walks the fuck out of the room.
Like,
Walks the fuck out. He's like, all right, man, I need to get my hazmat suit on. I didn't know I was in here. I didn't know I was in here. John Holmes. He's like, no, man, no, I don't have AIDS, man. I got the Rona.
Get the Rona.
But hey, look, Magic Johnson's had AIDS for almost 40 years, and he's fine. All he had to do was he had to liquefy $180,000 cash and inject it straight into his blood.
Money. That's how you do it. That's how you cure it.
Yeah. Oh, that's how you cure AIDS. If South Park has taught me anything, South Park taught me that's how you cure AIDS, man. It doesn't matter. Does anybody remember that wrestling episode they did on South Park, the WTF episode?
Oh yeah, of course.
Jesus,
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Matterhorn or whatever. One of them. It's like, yeah, it's great.
He's the greatest wrestler ever. They're just sitting there monologuing.
It's all the drama shit. And the best thing is you got the high school wrestler. That ain't real wrestling.
That reminds me of my wife's dad, my father-in-law, because he was a high school wrestling coach. Like my brother-in-law is like an all-state wrestler and shit.
So what does he think of pro wrestling?
Oh, they fucking hate it. They fucking hate it.
So the whole time you're in the business, he's like, fuck you, and you're not real wrestling.
Yeah, I was like, go ahead and try to shoot into me. I kick you in the fucking face.
Super kick.
I'll just fucking straight up kick you right in the face, dude. You're gonna shoot at me, try to take my legs, you little fucking monster.
DDT, DDT.
Yeah, you fucking
walk. Flex.
Yeah, you gonna walk right into it, and I'll toss you.
Who was that wrestler? He was getting an interview, and the interviewer was like, "So the question everybody's asking is wrestling fake?" And he bitch slaps him. Who was that?
Shit. That was
the name is on the tip of my tongue.
John Stossel.
Was it him?
It was John Stossel, the guy that got hit. But the guy that did the hitting was shit.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, my mind's going blank. They actually just did a interview with him for Dark Side of the Ring. They just did one. It was a slap heard around the world.
Oh really? Oh nice.
Is it Dr. Death?
It is. Yeah, Steve Williams. Steve Williams. Yep.
I thought he was dead.
Had a click. No, Steve Williams is still alive, man. He's a truck driver.
Oh
that guy's still a fucking badass.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Bitch slapped the shit out of that interview.
You remember the interview they gave him? No, that wasn't.
That wasn't a work?
No, what they did was McMahon told Steve, he's like, hey, you're gonna get interviewed, because they knew this guy was doing interviews and trying to expose the business. So like, all right, let's give him to fucking Steve, because Steve was brought up to protect the business no matter what. So he was in character all the time to the public. So when he slapped him, that was his character, and that's who he was. So that's what he was just gonna do. He's like, oh yeah, I'll just fucking slap you. I don't give a shit, you know.
Oh, the episode where Stan was fighting a guy named known as Bat Dad. On American Dad.
That was the Little League one. No, that was on
South Park. Yeah. Okay, I do know what you're talking about.
This is America.
Yep, I do. Oh shit. Yep, that was the Little League games. I do remember that now, because Randy would get shit faced before every fucking game and just be like, "Who am I going to fight?"
Yeah, and then they did like a montage. He's like drinking he's like putting the eggs and he's putting beer in it and drinking it. Yeah.
Protein.
Anyways, back to Steve, because we got to talk about wrestling.
Yeah.
For Dr. Death, the one funny thing is the interview they did, where it was like a shoot interview where like the cameras show up to his house. He's got his like hot wife and his kids and all this stuff, and he's just like ripping into him. He's like, "What are you doing serving this shit?" You know, and like, "What, you gonna laugh at me? I'm gonna slap that off you, that smile off you, boy." There was cops that showed up to Titan Towers to arrest Steve Williams for child abuse and spousal abuse because of that interview, because they thought that was real. And McMahon's like, no. It's just a show. It's just a show. The guy, that's not even his real family. Those are actors and shit.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow. I always assumed that.
Can you imagine living in an era where people still think everything you do like that is real? Acting a character, and you got to live the gimmick. Can you wrap your head around that?
You might be in Tennessee in 2020 or Mississippi, in like Mud Hen, Mississippi, in fucking some backwater gym, and they fucking I can still believe it. People are like, still real to me, damn it.
Yep.
Still real to me. I always assume that anything in wrestling is a work, So I don't believe it unless it's what.
That deal was real because there's a big lawsuit. Stossel complained that he had trauma and he hit his ear. He popped his eardrum, and then they had this big old lawsuit, and then all of a sudden he magically got better when the case was closed. And he got his money.
Wait, Pete, does that mean Stossel was technically the first ever soy boy?
I think he was. I think he was. Fucking John Stossel. I almost said Craig Stossel.
Well, yeah.
I miss Brandon.
Craig's a good heel. It's he's a really good heel. It's like the nicest guy in the world in the backstage. So quiet, so mean. He's always I go in for the hug, and he's like, oh, okay, I'll hug you, because he always goes for the handshake.
Sure, so we're doing the hugging thing.
We're gonna do the hug thing. And then all of a sudden he gets out there in the crowd, completely different person, and it's hilarious. Like he gets so much heat just to show up, and then backstage he's just like the nicest family man,
Dude,
great.
when I started there, he they're like, you got to work with him on his promos and stuff. I'm like, okay, so I helped him out, and I was glad to see him. He finally kind of busted out of that shell,
Oh, I think he's an animal now.
That's awesome.
It's running wild. It's great. Him and Rick have a lot of really good promos and back and forth and stuff like that. It's great.
Me and Green used to go at it down in Saginaw. Rick,
when he was doing the Russian gimmick.
Yep. I had shit. If you all noticed the other day in that picture I had in my deck out back, I had my Russian Mafia shirt on. I still got 2 of those fucking things from back then.
Nice.
Yeah, that old stable with him and Johnny. What's his name? The Patriotic Pervert. Remember Patriotic Perv? You know what I'm talking
about? The what?
The Patriotic Pervert.
I don't
know. Johnny Axe. They call him Patriotic Pervert for a minute. That was his nickname. Do a mask gimmick. No, you don't remember Johnny Axe?
That might have been before my time. When did you break? I think you got in before me. I think.
Well, I was down in Saginaw since like 2009. That's when I started working. 2008 or 9, I started working down there.
Okay, so I broke in in 2008 down in Taylor, actually.
Okay. Oh, you were for Clash. Was that Clash?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
Jesus, that seemed like ages ago, man.
That's like I look back at like some of the small ass what the fuck was Power Zone and MCW and shit like that I worked at. Like MCW was fucking funny, dude. Those guys were the biggest goddamn mark promoters I'd ever met. Like neither of them was in the business. Do you know that one dude out of Detroit that calls himself Michael Antoine McMahon? You know what I'm talking about? The big black dude.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah, Mike's cool.
He's fucking cool as hell. He would come into MCW because he was like the commissioner, right? And he would come with Pounder Patterson. You know Pounder Patterson, his boy. I can't remember his name.
Yep. Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
I can't remember his name. We were friends on Facebook, but I think he deleted me around 2016 for some reason. I don't know why.
Damn, that happens a lot in 2016, doesn't it?
You had a purge.
I did. I didn't do anything. They purged me. They purged. I don't hate the player. I hate the game. No, they did. But no, Mike was funny, but these two promoters would they would get there. Like he would get there, and they would talk to him like he was like really the boss. And I'm like, because I went over and asked the one.
You're
dude,
like, what's really going on?
Yeah, I went over and asked the one dude, Jim. I'm like, hey man, I'm like, what do you want me to do? I said, we got the title match. What do you want me to do for this gimmick? How do you want me to introduce this? That. Cause they had like a spot before, and he's like, oh, I don't know, man. You got to ask the boss. I'm like, motherfucker, you're the one that's supposed to be the boss. No, I'm like, no, dude. No, let me break this down to you. This motherfucker over here ain't giving me an envelope with $75 in for the end of the show. Driving down to Montrose. You are. So you tell me what the fuck to do because he's playing a role. I'm like,
yeah, right, yeah.
I'm just like, what the fuck? And I had only been in for like I say a year or two at that point. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Are they that big on marks? I'm like, they get there, they just hand him the book, and they're like, here, you act like you're in charge. I'm like, oh god, like my brain.
Damn.
How does
Shit,
that
man.
work? You know, it's like, can you imagine that? That'd blow my mind. You show up and you're like, all right, this is the booker. Okay, yeah. All right, this is the guy that's gonna pay me at the end of the day. Okay. And at the end of the day, he's like, dude, it's a work, man. It's like, I'm not really the booker. That's just what the crowd think. What? It's like, who's paying me?
Who's paying me? Turn around, everybody's gone. Wait, what the fuck?
He fucking left.
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't care who's paying me as long as there's a pay. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't care if it's a gimmick booker or the real booker, whatever you want to do, bud.
Everybody gets paid when the ring gets tore down.
Oh, that's a famous one.
Yeah. And then
okay, where is it? Where is everybody? Oh, he's gonna send you a check.
Yeah,
a hot dog and a handshake.
That's about it. That's about it, man. Half these, I don't want anybody making me no food now. Motherfucker got the Rona or something. I don't trust him.
Wrestling is, going back to how you were saying you were a germaphobe, Pete.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of the same way. I always say wrestling is the worst business to be into when you're that way.
Oh god, dude, I was always worried about getting like fucking meningitis or some shit. Like
hepatitis.
Fucking got
MRSA, some bullshit like that.
Yeah, MRSA especially, dude, because all right, let's be honest, man. We've been in a lot of locker rooms. These motherfuckers ain't the cleanest. And I'm not even
all
talking,
of them.
I'm not even talking just their wrestling gear and shit like that. A lot of these motherfuckers are nasty. A lot of these dudes are fucking nasty, just all around. And
you walk into for anybody who's not in the listening and who's not in the business, sometimes you walk into a locker room and it smells like somebody's cooking fucking carrots and broccoli.
Yep.
And it is
garnished with onions, bud.
Like you might as well have somebody come up and punch you in the face when you walk right in, because sometimes you're just like it burns like legit. Like sometimes it'll burn your fucking eyes, and like a lot of these locker rooms, there's no air conditioning.
No.
You're just in there you're just fucking just sitting there sweating, and you're just trying to find out of where you could go where it's cool enough where you can still know what's going on. So you don't have to have somebody come find your shit,
Shit, that was me. It was like, hey, we're done. All right, I'm gonna be out back having a square and a fucking drink out there, shooting the shit, blazing down.
That's true.
Or you get the guy who unzips their gear bag and they open it up, and you just you can almost see like the pig pen stink lines, come out of that shit. It's like you just fucking you're just like, all right, you're gonna put that shit out. When was the last time you fucking watched that? It's like, did you watch that shit? Dude.
Because I had the pleather.
It's like Andre the Giant. Ever heard that tale where he used to take that one strap and he would choke guys with it?
Oof.
Yeah. Well, he got that with Jake the Snake one time. Well, it went on into his mouth, and that Andre the Giant sweat dripping down his throat. He said, and Jake the Snake says, I wanted to throw up so bad in the middle of the ring. He says, I couldn't get that taste out of my mouth for 4 days.
Ugh.
It was
Jesus.
Jake's like, do you know how much crack I had to do to fucking get rid of that?
Did you get that taste out of my mouth?
I did so much fucking rock, it would turn your fucking head. No,
That's what you're popping the rocks in your mouth and chewing them up.
These pop rocks? No, man, this is actual crack rocks. I'm just throwing these in my fucking mouth. Because my pleather, I couldn't wash those. So what I would do was I would
wipe them down.
I would turn them inside out. I would Clorox wipe them down. And then I would Febreze them and leave them in my garage, put some baby powder on them and make sure that they, they didn't stink. I would air my bag out, my boots and everything would get wiped down. My elbow pads washed all.
They just throw them in the bag and they zip it up and they wait till the next show.
That's fucking.
Oh my God. Yes.
And it's one of those things where like knee pads. A lot of people, you don't throw those in the wash.
Those are the worst.
Bullshit. Throw those in the fucking wash. I do it every show.
Every time they got worn.
Because I've been in a locker room where guys are putting on knee pads and I can just smell it. And they're across the fucking room.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the thing is like hygiene. It's like you walk out into the crowd and you're giving your little high fives, they can fucking smell you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you might be nose blind to that, but it's like
they're not.
I'm very smell is a very big thing with me.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
And it's like, but I'm the type of guy. It's like I grew up on a farm. Like I can go shovel pig shit. I can do the grossest thing you can think of. And I mean, I'll clean up vomit. I work in bars. You know, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But that's all like, you know, those kind of smells. It's like your brain's processing them. But like stuff that's preventative smells like that.
Yeah.
That gets to me. It's like you chose.
Yep.
Because you're lazy and you don't want to fucking wash that shit. It's like,
dude, that's nasty. It really is. It's nasty.
I legit, and I won't mention the names just out of respect, but I legit have like been in the ring with somebody working a match, do a collar elbow tie up, and all I smell is their damn armpits.
Ugh.
Like Jesus, that's the easiest thing to fix. You know, like spray some fucking Axe on. I don't care, but when you lock up with somebody.
That's another thing.
You go to, you know, me as a ref, you know, like break up like two guys, and I'll be like, God damn, it's like I can smell it in my hands.
Yep.
Jesus.
That's another thing, man. These wash your gear and make sure your fucking body is clean, because nobody wants to smell you smelling like a fucking a party store owner, dude, with like cologne and Axe on and shit in the goddamn ring. Because contrary to what you may think in your head, when you sweat, that shit do not smell good. All right.
No.
That cologne.
When you smell like the dude you were just wrestling.
Yep.
And it's that like there's one thing if you're wearing good cologne and you're clean and you're like, oh, I smell like so and so. Whatever, I don't give a shit. But then if you're like, oh God, is that me? You know, it's like shit.
I smell like Stetson from 1986. What the fuck, man? What the
what did you borrow your dad's high karate? What the fuck is this shit?
I actually have a bottle of the original high karate somewhere.
So do I. I found it in an antique shop.
No, I got it. It was my uncle's.
Shit.
He left it at my dad's house. He had like the high karate in the box and shit. The old black and fucking green bottle, dude. Yep, I've got that. I still got one of those fuckers. I was like, yep, it still smells. It's all citrusy and shit. It's fucking hilarious.
It smells like straight up 80s.
Yep, it does. It's like that.
It's weird because like Old Spice used to be that way to me. Yep. It's like, I was like, oh, that's like an old man smell. But then I'm like, you know what? I kind of like that shit. And girls kind of like it too in a way, but it's cheap.
Yeah.
So you gotta kind of cut it with shit. But like
you gotta cut it.
You gotta cut it. You gotta make that's a mix. You can't just go. You can't go full Old Spice, just dumping it all over you. You smell like a fucking grandpa.
I do the Brute, bud.
I got. I get my.
You go Brute.
Is it? It's either Burberry or what the fuck is the other one I get when I don't get the good shit? The Burberry is it's from fucking Rue 21. It's called Black. That shit, dude. It smells decent. I'm like, it's like $10 a bottle. I'm like, for a $10 cologne, it's really not bad. But I honestly haven't bought any cologne in I don't know how long. But I mean, I really don't leave the house either that much. So
the stuff that I wear that turns girls' heads and I get like compliments on is it's called David Beckham.
Mm-hmm.
And it's based on the soccer player.
Yeah.
But it's his line. It's like the shit's expensive, but everybody's just like, you know. Like, oh, fuck, you smell good. I'm like, yeah, I know, thanks. Shit's expensive, but it's worth it, you know?
Yeah. No, I'm not around people.
To me, that's when somebody says you smell good, that's to me is equal compliment to when you tell a girl she's pretty, you know, or some shit like that. If a dude smells good, it's like, oh yeah, it's like that's the guy that smells good. Go over there and smell him. You know, I'm like, yeah, come smell me. I don't give a shit. You know,
I have a collection of colognes. Like I actually have my fiance bought me. It's the Punisher cologne, and it comes in with a
gunpowder and blood.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's an intoxicating mixture of
the smell
fear.
Of copper, almonds, and gunpowder.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. But like I wear like Nautica and Adidas, Bath and Body Works, man. I mean, I don't want to sound, No,
I use that shit.
Left of the train tracks here, but
it's like I go that shit. You go there, get like fucking hand lotions, like get shit that smells good. It's like you can get manly smelling shit, you know. Don't.
Oh yeah, like the white water.
Yeah.
Graphite and stuff. That stuff does smell good.
Anybody that's listening to this podcast, it's like, okay, stop wearing fucking Axe.
Yes.
Stop.
God, stop it. Stop it.
That shit does not smell good. Girls do not think it smells good. It's like it's not a shower in a can.
No.
It's like you spray that on there. All it does is make you fuck it like you spraying shit on onions. And it's not a fucking deodorant. It's get roll that shit on. Don't just go. Yep, I'm good. Yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah,
no,
fuck that. No,
it doesn't work like that.
Spend the extra money. Get some good shit.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I mean, just smell halfway decent at the end of the day. I mean, as long as I'm not locking up with somebody and they smell like a bean burrito, I'm fine, you know.
That was me, man. I always want to make sure like I was like clean, and you know, that's why I hated training before the shows. I fucking hated that because I was like, you know, I would always.
Oh, you got sweaty, yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm like, I don't want to like, you know, go out and work, you know, do it. Oh man, you already fucking stink, you know. So I try to like freshen up in between, you know, because we usually had like a couple hours.
Clip your nails too. Clip your nails.
Oh Jesus Christ, yeah, clip and file them down. Don't go out there with Freddy Krueger fucking nails.
Oh yeah, I just clipped them into a point and
yeah.
Fucking like giving you a fucking chop and yeah.
Settle down, Black Cat.
Blood.
Yeah. Hey, Black Cat, man, ain't nobody asked for that shit. You know, that's for the ring rats doing the hotels after the fucking show. But I mean, that's another story altogether. But shit, no, this yeah, there's a lot of things that people don't do, little nuances to the fucking business that, you know, people could do and just bring your presentation level up. Like you said, man, you know, make sure your gear's clean. Hey, Flipped Out, how you doing, brother? Hale, thank you for being on the show last night. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping by. We the first stream got struck down, so we kind of restarted and decided to give the people a little bonus show here. So
talk about wrestling hygiene here.
Yeah, talking about wrestling hygiene. It's it's one of the most important things especially as an independent guy, because you're supposed to show up. And that's why I always like, well, for a while I would show up, you know, in like a not like the home court, but like when I would go on the road, you know, always wear like a suit coat and, you know, nice pair of jeans. But I would show up and I would change into my, okay, it's time to set up the ring. But I got spoiled, man. The damn Apex I worked for, Apex Pro Wrestling, they had the XICW ring crew coming in. So like I got there and I was like, all right, let me change out of my good
and
clothes.
all your shit's all gonna get set up and you don't have to touch it.
Yeah, and Chuck was like, no, you don't have to touch nothing. I'm like, are you sure? You don't need me help set up a lot? No, we got a ring crew for that, dude. He goes, go get a drink. I'm like, do you realize what you've done?
You created a monster.
Like I would be there because, you know, I wasn't working. I was just ring announcing. I get all my shit done and like all everybody's information in like the first like 10 minutes I was there, and I go sit at the bar for 2 hours. I mean,
shit.
To any viewers out there, a lot of people don't realize how much work goes into setting up a show.
Oh God.
Like
yeah, even an indie show.
The indie show, it is not easy like light work. It is like you bust your ass and you've got you got to get your shit done in time.
Yep.
So, you know, you got to make sure everything's functioning. Everybody's like running around like ants, and with a lot of shows and stuff like that, like I do, like I help with the ring crew, you know, I'm second in command for like setting up the ring and stuff like that. It's like, so trying to get people focused and getting the task done and making sure it's all set up, it's like that takes hours and it's stressful. Oh, yeah. Plus you're thinking about the shit you got to do for the show. A lot of times it's like, we've got 10 minutes, guys, before the doors open and there's people in here and this isn't set up and this isn't set up. Yep. It's like, we got to get this done. So you're just like, especially like if it's weather like now where you're just sweating balls, you know, you can't just like, oh, I'm just going to fuck off for a while. It's like, no, you need to have guys on hand. So it's like, I can't imagine working in a promotion where like, nah, go ahead, have a drink. It's like, go sit at the bar. It's like, dude, we got all this. I'd probably be like, I wouldn't know what to do because like, I'm so used to getting there so goddamn early to set up a show that's, you know, 6 hours, 7 hours away, you know, before even it, you know, starts.
Yeah, I mean, a good wrestling show day could be anywhere between a 10, 12-hour day, easily.
It's like a full work day. It is a full work day.
Yeah, full work
that's
day.
Just setting up, wrestling, and tearing down, you know. That doesn't like, include a drive.
Just because, you know, when the audience, you know, shows up, the fans show up for a 2-hour show, you know, hour, you know, or like a break in between, you know, the hour mark, that doesn't mean our job ends when everybody's done wrestling, you know?
Nope.
A lot of fans don't realize it's like, yeah, afterwards we're all talking, you know, with the fans and everything. But when the fans leave, we're tearing stuff down, we're cleaning it up. You know, a lot of those guys are cleaning up sore, you know, from running really big matches. And then you, after everything's clean, then you wait in line to get your paycheck.
Yep.
Then you've got your long ride home. A lot of those guys, you know, it's 5 hours, you know?
Yeah, see, that's one thing I was living about an hour and, well, I was about an hour and 20 minutes away. It would depend, like, how if I was gonna stay, because normally I would just get a hotel room because I'm like, I'm gonna be drunk and I want to go out after the show and have a few beers and hang out with some of the boys or my buddies from back home anyway. So I'm just gonna get a hotel room. Worst case scenario, I get a cab back to the fucking hotel from the bar. One of my boys will drive me home, you know, drive me back to the hotel. I'm like, whatever, because I was like, there was a couple nights where I drove, I'd get done. We'd clean up, you know, I'd stop and grab like a coffee or something, but I'd still be buzzed up. I'm like, fuck, now I got to drive an hour and 20 minutes home, you know, because it was like, you're sore, man. It was like, you get beat the hell up doing that. That's the thing. Is like, you don't get beat up from the match. You get beat up from the training, the setup, and the teardown. That's what kicks your ass.
The whole day. And the no sleep beforehand.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's
notorious, man.
You're psyched up. Your adrenaline's running. You wake up before your alarm clock even goes off. You know, a lot of guys, you know, they're on the road, you know, at the crack of dawn, you know, to get to the show on time. Then they got to work, you know.
Yep.
A lot of people just don't realize they don't fully grasp that aspect of it. You know, they just think, oh, a wrestler, he just shows up, bumps around the ring, and then he gets paid, goes home. It's like, nah, it's a carnival show. You know, it's like, it's not like that, you know, at all.
People think it's all glamorous and shit. It is anything but glamorous, man. You know, it's like you see it from the outside, and like you said, it's like, oh, you get to do this, and you're in front of the crowd and the lights and all that. And you get music, and everybody's cheering you or booing you, and it's like, but you don't see what you got to do behind the scenes and what goes into that and the sacrifice.
That's 5 minutes.
That is
of a 12-hour workday.
Yep. That's it. You work 12 to 14, sometimes 15 hours.
And some promotions is a handshake and a hot dog.
Exactly. And you get 5 minutes of shine.
Oh God.
You know, if that. So it's not for everybody, man. It's not for everybody, but once you've had a taste, it's definitely difficult to let go. I can attest to it.
It's like I don't have as much experience as a lot of people out there, you know, because I'm still green as fuck. But when the crowd is behind you and they're cheering and they're holding up signs and they're wearing your face on the t-shirt, you know, it's like you get that adrenaline high big time, you know, that's unmatched.
Oh yeah.
You know,
it's like a drug. It's like a drug.
Your song hits, you become a totally different person. It's like a switch. You come out as a badass. Do whatever you do in the ring, you know, and everybody's just chanting your name and they're screaming and hollering. And then while you're getting punched and beat up and you don't even feel any of that because the adrenaline's pumping through you so much. And at the end of the day, the ride home, you've got the fucking jitters because the adrenaline dump is coming down, you know. It's like coming off a drug, literally. You get home, you're all the you know, whatever injury you took for that match is setting in. You're like, oh God, why is that fucking hurt? You know, why did I jam my finger? You know, you're trying to calculate in your head at what point things happen, and then you have a couple beers and you just kind of sit there and you just like, all right. And then you message everybody that you made home safe, and you're just sitting there and reflect on the day, and then you're like, all right, I'm ready for the next one. You know?
Oh fuck yeah, dude. Them nights I'd hit the hotel and I'd be like, all right, I get there and it's like fucking blaze down and like, all right, now I gotta take a shower, and you get in the fucking shower and it's like it hits you then, and you're like, you know, like trying to move, and it's like, motherfucker, wait, what? Like, ow. You know,
waking up the next day. Now can you imagine being the guys, you know, in WWE and shit like that, or like back in like the 80s in WWF when guys would do this every fucking day?
Yep.
It's like no wonder they were on coke and roids and everything else. It's like, how are you going to get through that shit? You know,
right.
I mean, granted, they didn't have to like, set up the ring and all that shit. They just had to be where they needed to be. But still, it's like you had to wake up in whatever town you were in and go find a gym.
Yep.
Work out, because your body is literally the appearance, the way you look is how you make your meal ticket.
Yep.
Go to the show, bump around. If it was a main event thing, you were putting your body on the line.
Oh yeah.
But protect yourself enough to where you can go the next day to get the next paycheck. It's like, that's just insanity, and being in the indies, you only do it a couple days, or sometimes one day a month, depending on what shows you run or how many times you go. But it's still, that takes a toll on you. And you just think, it's like, man, how'd those guys do it, But I guess like anything else, you just get used to it.
Yep. You just get used to that beating you take, and then it just
eventually become numb.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, man. But I think it's about 10:30. We've been going about another 40 minutes. So this is a good spot to leave off for the week. Always leave them wanting more is my philosophy. So you guys remember to check out Will. Will, what's the name of the podcast? Go ahead and run that by everybody one more time.
It's called Thoughtcasters Variety Show. It's available on Spotify and whatever your streaming podcast streaming services are. But yeah, it's on there.
All right, so go over and check out that. And yeah, I've got let's see, tomorrow night the boardroom is back here at 8:30 Eastern with myself, Salvador, and Commander Cody from Goober Brothers Entertainment. We shall entertain you. And yeah, you have another video for me tomorrow. You got 2 today, so you're lucky. I love you guys. I put out 2 videos today. One tomorrow.
Plus a live stream.
Yeah, plus 2 live streams.
Two live streams, yeah.
2 live streams, yeah.
Now. And yeah, I'll be making some spotlight videos based on some other YouTube creators in the Fandom Collective. I'll have probably one of those coming out tomorrow. That'll be on Twitter. So follow me on Twitter at the place to be RE1 at the Fandom Collective. That's COLLECTIV. No E at the end. And yeah, check us out there. And Jared, thank you for being on, brother. Again, I appreciate it. You've got a lot of stuff coming up too. You're still working on, so we'll
working hard almost every day on stuff. Eventually, more will come to surface, and everybody will be able to check it out and stuff like that. I'm pretty excited about it, and basically everybody I talked to about the show that's coming up has been pretty excited about it too. So.
Excellent, man. We're looking forward to it, brother.
Oh, yeah.
So, thank you. Keely Chow flipped out. Let's see who else. I don't really know who else. That was about it on this one. So thank you guys. Silicone Dave was on the other one. I really don't know who that is. I think I know who it is, but I'm not sure.
It doesn't even matter, because it's even if we never have any views, it's still fun just talking with you guys. It's like I don't give a shit about how many people are around here. It's like Keely Chow's on there. It's like, that's awesome. It's like but it's just getting it out, and talking about shit.
That's it, man.
Well, you never know who watches it after too. So I mean, it's always there. Like, so
if we were in a bar, we'd have the same conversation.
That would be it. We'd just be sitting around the table having beers, and
we'd just be having the beers brought to us. And be like, hey, can I get one of these? It's like, you guys want to do a shot? All right, I'll get you guys a shot. We'd be way more fucked up.
Yeah, well, well, soon Jared and me we're gonna have a live stream here, because we're gonna be playing some No Mercy. And we'll be streaming that, so that'll be
right. That's I think that's gonna be the show right there.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun. That's why I want to get my creator wrestlers fixed back up, so I have the entire catalog ready for that. So
you gotta create yourself.
I've got a spot for myself.
I've got my design thing for my character for myself.
Yeah.
We'll tag team and just run through it. Yeah.
I like it.
We got to come with a tag team name though. So maybe we'll whoever's watching this will have to come up with their tag team name. There we go. That's the next topic.
Yep. You got to come up with a tag team name for me and Jared for our cause on No Mercy. So that being said, I'm Tepokuyan of the Place to Be Reviews. I've been here with all of yous. For my guests, Mad Dog Warren and Brother Will Vendetta. You guys have a great night. Remember, if I don't see you, have a great day.